Hey! Now look, we already know you were drooling all over your home rows watching Steve Jobs' keynote at WWDC today, but calm down, put away your credit card, and we're going to cut through the hype right now in The Loop. Joining me from San Francisco to help us make sense of it all, editor-in-chief for Engadget.com, Joshua Topolsky is here, everybody.
Hey, how are you?
How are you, Joshua? Sorry, apparently our in-studio applause is also on a satellite delay. I am happy to have you here, sir. You got to see the new iPhone 4 today. You got to get your hands all over it legally. What is your impression of the new device? Are you blown away? Is it magical and, in fact, revolutionary?
I don't know about magical and revolutionary, but it's a really good smartphone.
That's not hyperbolic enough, Joshua. I need...
It is quite simply the best phone I've ever used in my entire life.
Wow. Okay.
It's really good. I mean, they kind of, all the stuff that everybody complained about, they have fixed pretty much.
Yeah. It sounds like all the features we wanted since the first iPhone have finally arrived in a new form factor. And apparently it looks better than ever now. There's a new Retina display, which, I mean, look, they can slap a word on any sort of display they want. That's fine. Are we going to be saying, I wish some insert device here had a Retina display in a few months? Is it really that good looking?
So this is not hyperbole. It may be the best looking display I've ever seen. I mean, it looks crazy good. You can't see pixels on it.
You're talking about even when you zoom, like on a web page, you pinch and zoom and you get all the way in on text, you really can't even see defined pixels on letters?
Yeah, I mean, it's rendering the text, so it looks perfectly smooth. It's actually really impressive. I was talking to some of the other tech guys who were there, and we were all sort of saying it's hard because we actually feel this is an amazing looking display, and you know, people are used to you giving your raw, kind of bitter opinion about stuff, but it actually looks amazing.
No, that's good to hear. I'm told it's better than the human eye can actually see, so now we'll have to go to Apple to upgrade our actual eyeballs to take advantage of the screen.
Yeah. It's really good.
That's really, I mean, that's good to hear, because you're right. In a time where it's nothing but jaded tech opinions, it's okay to be excited about something for once. Now, what about the steel case that can improve signal strength? Is that just marketing hype, or are those notches really going to give us more bars?
Well, you know, it's funny, when we saw when we had some of the pictures and Giz had those photos, and we were speculating on what those notches could be, because everybody said, boy, that's really not like Apple. And Jobs even made a joke about how people said, hey, this is like an Apple design. I thought, and some other people thought, hey, that could be for antennas to get them on the outside of the case. And the way it looks now is, I mean, from the sounds of it, that is what the purpose of those notches is. It's to, you know, improve the signal.
Right.
So hopefully that'll happen.
Yeah, agreed. And hopefully we'll also get some real time to use this FaceTime app, because now we finally have a front-facing video camera. Now we can launch video chats, but I'm told it has limitations. It can only actually make calls or make video calls over Wi-Fi, correct?
Yeah, I mean, this is kind of a downer, but not totally unexpected. You know, it's pushing video out, it's pulling video in real time along with audio. I mean, is AT&T's network up to it?
No.
Hard to say.
They can't handle text messages.
Right, exactly. So I think they're going to get there, but they obviously need to build out the network before they can say, yeah, just go ahead and video chat all you want.
Right. Well, the front-facing camera is standard VGA, so it's lower res. But on the back now, we finally have a camera with a flash, a couple more megapixels hanging out there. But the real surprise for me, I thought, was HD video. I mean, yes, other cameras are doing it, other cell phone cameras are doing it, but it's here with video editing as well, correct?
Yeah, and it looks really good. They showed some edited clip that they'd done, and it is as good as an HD camcorder. I mean, from what I could tell, it looked really, really crisp. And, you know, they say, well, we didn't doctor this, we didn't do anything to it, it's all done in the phone.
Right.
So, I mean, definitely, if you've got a flip, I mean, you're probably going to get rid of it if you're getting one of these.
Right, you now had a flip. But now
exactly.
Joshua, one of the things, they're only offering the new iPhone 4 in 16 or 32 gig flavors. With all this high-def video going on, is that surprising to you? Do you think we'll see a 64 gig version?
I'm kind of surprised we didn't see a 64 gig version today. I mean, it seems like the next logical step, obviously. But, you know, they could bring a 64 gig version out 6 months from now or something, maybe just throw it in there. But, you know, it would be great to have a little more storage when you're shooting HD video.
Right. Well, they had to make room for the gyroscope, apparently.
That is true.
Joshua, final question, because we're totally out of time. But was there anything that was not announced today that you were expecting to hear?
There was supposed to be some new Safari talk. We didn't see that. We got a leak last night about this crazy magic trackpad, which is like a touchpad instead of a mouse. That didn't show up.
So there could still be goodies, maybe iTunes in the cloud or something else going on down the road.
Yeah, well, maybe in fall. They do an event in fall that's always iTunes-centric, so I think we're going to see some new Apple TV stuff there and some new iTunes stuff.
Awesome. Joshua, always a pleasure to have you here. Joshua Topolsky from Engadget, keeping us in the loop. Thank you, sir. And
thanks a lot.
Really, at the end of the day, no matter what anyone might think of the new iPhone, lines are already forming. People want to fork over $200 for the 16 gig, about $300 for the 32 gig. It's the iPhone 4, and it's going to be released on June 24th for those of you who want to know.